Hi, I'm Conrad Ryan, and I'm a midfielder on the lacrosse team.
I'm Cody Bartusik, and I am a defender on the lacrosse team.
My name is Megan Selfridge. I'm a sophomore here at Lynn, and I am on the cross-country team.
My name is Mahogany Hall. I'm a sophomore, and I play for the women's basketball team.
My name is Matthew Roach. I am the compliance manager at Lynn University. So the One Love Foundation was started in 2010 by Yardley Love's family. She was killed by her boyfriend, and her family then created this foundation to start raising awareness about dating violence in the college communities. And last year, Lorna, the Title IX coordinator here at Lynn, decided that this would be a good initiative for our students, and the lacrosse team became the focal point. So a few lacrosse players went through the trainings last year, and this year the goal was to kind of expand the program.
Yeah, so last year when we first got to campus, Coach Kingsbury had asked a couple of the guys to do a walk for love on the school grounds by the cafeteria to show the lacrosse team supporting Yardley. So a couple of us did that, and then when it came springtime, we actually decided to have a game in honor of Yardley, and it was pretty cool to see the support that we got at that game.
So my role with these workshops was really getting them set up. So I worked with Brian, the lacrosse coach, and with Sarah, the assistant athletic director, to find dates that would work for us. And we created a model that we thought would be sustainable and that could reach the most people. So this year we chose to go with representatives of each athletic team. So we had, based on the size of the team, they had a certain number of representatives that would be at these workshops. My role then at the actual events after getting them set up was to just open the dialogue. So I would begin the conversation, introduce what the video was, introduce the trigger warning because it's a very heavy topic, and then we would watch the video and they would split into smaller groups where our lacrosse players would facilitate the groups. And then I would bring everybody back together for a 10-minute closing on the biggest takeaways from what students observed, what they learned, try to give them strategies of what they can use going forward.
When we got in there, we took a seat, and then we got welcomed by a Title IX coordinator. And then from there, a couple of the lacrosse guys, they went in, introduced themselves, and then told about their experience with the program and everything. And then from there, we watched a video, and it was really visual. It was really intense with the relationship abuse. But I think in this situation it worked because I don't think many people understood the red flags and what these things can show. So I think it was really educational.
Just basically, if you're in a relationship or whatever it is, just be vocal. And I think a lot of females aren't vocal when it comes to a relationship, and they allow their feelings to take over what they really think or what they really want to say. So just really, like I said, just be vocal and definitely speak your mind and just feel confident, and don't allow whoever your significant other is or your friend or your partner or whatever take away what you really want to say.
I thought that the student athletes really took in what they learned. I've heard a lot of it on campus so far that the kids are actually taking in and they're applying what they learned, and the feedback was great. The interaction with Matt and the instructors was great. Normally it's kind of quiet in the room, but they were really loud and energetic, so it was great to see.
Definitely walking away from this experience, it was really educational, and I think now everybody that was in the room, all the athletes, were more equipped to recognize the signs, and as well we're equipped to know that, hey, that's not okay, and now we're able to step up and really defend someone if they're ever in that situation, or just reach out to them and be there.
Yeah, so I think with this program, we would like to become one of the leading universities in the nation with the One Love Foundation. So as we mentioned, all the athletes are being trained this year, and the goal is that the athletes are then going to train the other students on campus. So everyone is going to go through this at some point while they're at Lynn University. And the goal is that we create that dialogue. It's really starting the conversation on dating violence and raising awareness about the cause. And then on a bigger scope is the fact that the lacrosse team is going to continue with their program of having the One Love lacrosse game, where they're tracking their yards that they're doing. So last year we had 3 students tracking the yards, and they had 17,000. And we announced at one of the workshops this time that our goal for this year is our student population to have 1 million yards.
So the next step for these workshops around campus is for the lacrosse team. First off, we're going to teach the other teams and make sure everybody gets the best information they can about relationship abuse. And then hopefully next year we will be able to have all the sports teams teach everybody else around campus and hold workshops for them so that everybody on campus has an idea of what One Love is all about and how to prevent relationship abuse from happening, because it is common on college campuses.
So I would like to get more involved with the One Love Foundation. And after talking to Matt and actually attending the workshop, I enjoyed myself, and I can see myself, being part of that foundation and taking it throughout the whole entire campus and spreading the word.